Sponsored by Xbox. Yeah. I'm tired, by the way, so.
I'm sick and tired.
You're sick and tired?
Yeah.
Sick and tired.
Sick and tired of this fucking place. I should have brought the mouse in here.
Oh well.
I'll go get it.
Guess we really, do need it to stop. Because otherwise this will just keep going and going.
Yeah.
What?
So I just got this camera that we're recording with. That was a fairly good deal for a camera, the Mark II and everything.
For tech talk.
Yeah.
And I should honestly know more of that stuff, but
No more what?
no more of the tech type stuff. Like I just know that a 5D is good. Like, you know what I mean? Like I don't know why. I don't know the specs of it necessarily. They're not.
Well,
they don't
since
stay up
I've been
here.
researching this, I know all about it.
Uh-huh.
The 5D Mark II.
Sponsored by Canon, by the way. Okay.
The 5D Mark II has a full frame sensor, which means it's 35 millimeter size. So it has more space to record light,
Gotcha.
and the depth of field is shallower.
So you get blur
Which is
stuff cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The subject to background ratio is smaller.
That's what I've been working in this whole week is in After Effects. Artificial apertures and everything. No way. I'm getting a text. This is from Dallas, otherwise known as Bruce Wayne, for my upcoming Batman fan film that will hopefully get made someday.
And what does he say?
He says, "Why, thank you, kind sir." Literally, that's what he. That's
What was that for?
Him and his wife are getting away for the weekend without their son. They're gonna have a romantic weekend. So, hello.
That's some new casting for
Hello.
Anchorman 2. Just a lot of cleavage going on. Aren't you married?
Yeah. Why are we looking at this?
Well, because it was just on Ain't It Cool. I was actually going to...
Ain't it cool?
You know Ain't It Cool News?
Yeah, no, ain't it cool? Okay. Okay, so we're going to do Ted there or no? Or later?
Well, I was... Yeah. I wanted to chat about the Oscars.
The Oscars, right. Okay, so we had Pope the first week
Yeah.
as the event, and now it's the Oscars. And we are going to try to be a hard 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it. Oscars, go. Did you watch them?
I did. We had like a mini little party with aunts and stuff. And an
You
uncle.
had ants crawling around? Oh, okay. Sorry.
Aunties.
Right. Aunt.
Yeah, I liked Seth MacFarlane. The hosting was very funny. I'm a fan of,
Him? His
Family
stuff?
Guy and
Right.
everything. I still don't understand how Argo is even a contender.
I still haven't seen it, so I need to see it.
It's
understand.
really, it's proof that one of my friends on Facebook said this, and I totally agree, and I've been saying it. It's proof that you can make a okay movie by surrounding yourself with talented people.
Right.
So if you have a producer, a DP, really good editors,
Right.
a good crew,
Right.
really good actors,
Right.
you're going to make a pretty good movie.
Right.
It's going to happen.
It's going to happen. If it's like Monkeys, that whole thing of Monkeys
A great
writing.
composer.
Yeah.
You put shit up there, he's going to time those. He's going to put the button on the scene.
Right.
Him not getting Best Director nomination was good. I don't think the movie should have been nominated for Best Picture. In fact, when I first saw the nominations come out, I was like, oh, Argo was nominated because there are 9 films to be nominated.
Oh, okay.
Like there's
opened it up
to 10 right now. I mean, the amount of films that are out there: Django Unchained, Lincoln.
Well, and then Amour.
Les Miserables.
Amour, which won for Best Foreign Film, which is fair. It's
Yeah.
a foreign film.
Yeah.
Also got voted or nominated for Best Picture. I thought, and not that I have anything against it. I just find that odd.
Me too. Yeah.
Like there's a reason there's a foreign film category.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't know about, as far as
Argo
goes.
Well, you
but-
should watch it.
Yes, I should. But I did find it funny.
I mean, it's a funny movie.
A comedian said,
And it's okay.
leave it to Hollywood for Hollywood to give the Oscar to a movie about Hollywood
Being the hero.
solving the problem.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a fair assessment, I guess. Cynical.
That is
fair.
kind of what it seems like.
Yeah. I was not a lot of people, but I mean, of course, everything was criticized. I think everything was up for criticism. I mean, even the fact that you said you like Seth MacFarlane, like he's like splitting reactions, like hate it, love it. I was thoroughly entertained because it's like he was the middle of a tug of war between classy and his type of humor. And they kept a balance. They never went one way or the other way.
That's his deal, really. Is between classy and
well,
like he's got Stewie with a British accent, but
right.
Stewie will
then he's
talk
got
about
Ted,
shitting his pants.
And like I know I don't know what you're doing with the clip, but I saw the movie, and it was like, wow! Like no wonder this thing got such a vehement reaction against kind of the people who get offended by content in movies, kind of thing. Like it's got it all. And then they brought why was he in the Oscars? Why did they include that? And my wife says that she's like, why did they? I don't see why they did that because his section was the one section where it's like you take that out, everything would have been like watchable the whole way.
Everyone has a problem with the Ted sequence.
It's
because of what he said about Jews.
Oh yeah,
he's talking about Jews controlling Hollywood.
Well, that and the orgy of something.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna
after Hollywood party orgy.
That was the part that bugged us. Was him just saying those words over and over and over and over.
Well, I'm sure.
And our son came into the room right as Ted's up, like, oh, it's a teddy bear.
Well, I'm sure there is an orgy.
That's all. What's it? What is it? Hypothesis? Hyperbole?
Well, I mean, it's Hollywood. It's
sure. Well, whatever they're gonna do, they do.
It's
whatever.
Babylon, It's where all the bad things happen.
And yet, I was watching interviews today. I was listening to interviews of actors during the Emmys, right? And it was like the Hollywood Reporter, got all the nominated guys around a table, just to chat, right? And they were all commenting. It was TV stars. So it was like 24 guy, Breaking Bad guy, Mad Men guy, all those guys, right? And they're talking about how they don't actually live in Hollywood or work there. Like all their shows take place. They do them other places, and it's only for things like award shows that they actually go to Hollywood and are in the surrounded by it kind of thing. I just found that interesting. I've never heard anybody kind of recognize that and say that, but that's just kind of a factor of it.
I would imagine 80 to 90% of the content that people watch nationwide are shot in Los Angeles.
I would argue against that. I would bet against that. I think a lot of the stuff is mostly shot in Canada.
Yeah, Toronto, movies.
Vancouver is very big.
New Mexico.
Yeah.
There's some stuff in Portland now, too.
Yes.
There is some stuff in Portland.
Who are you looking at? Because that's a camera. That's a monitor.
Well, I'm going audio, and then I'm going camera.
And someday we will sync the two.
Oh, no. We'll sync it in a minute.
Anyway, so what did you want to show?
Oh, well, so the Ted thing, I read this article about what he said, because he basically says the orgy, it's at Jack Nicholson's house. But then he also...
Not a picture I want to see.
He also says, well, here, I'll just play it for you. It's really short and funny. It's the Jews control Hollywood thing, which has been around...
Which ties into our conspiracy aspect of what we like to talk about, right? A little bit?
Sort of. I don't really harp on the Jews as a people, really.
My wife asked for some Jews last night.
For some juice? Some orange juice?
You want me to spray paint Goldberg on the street?
Okay. Let's see if you guys can hear this. No. I'm about to turn it up.
Yeah, let's volume control. We're such a professional.
That's the guitar solo.
This is... It's probably too loud.
I'll check the levels. That's pretty good.
There we go. Thanks, Maggie. Hey, is Ed Harris nominated for anything tonight, you know?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, all right, then we can take the stool with us when we leave. Look at all these people out there, dressed up, looking sharp, thinking about how much sex they're gonna have with each other later.
Ted, what are you talking about, man?
Look, all right, I'll come clean with it. I just want to be a part of it. Huh? Come on, you guys, please, just tell me where it's gonna be.
Look, Ted, no one knows what you're talking about, okay?
Mark, the big post-Oscars Hollywood orgy, please tell me where it is.
Look, I think your imagination has gotten out of control, dude.
Look, come on, you guys, I'm really spot. There's Daniel Day-Lewis, there's Alan Arkin, there's Joaquin Phoenix, and you know what's interesting? All those actors I just named are part Jewish.
Oh, okay.
What about you? You got a Berg on the end of your name. Are you Jewish?
Am I Jewish? No, actually, I'm Catholic.
Wrong answer. Try again.
What?
Look, you want to work in this town, or don't you? That's interesting, Mark, because I am Jewish.
No, you're not.
I am. I was born Theodore Shapiro, and I would like to donate money to Israel and continue to work in Hollywood forever. Thank you. I am Jewish.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, well, we'll see who the idiot is when they give me my private plane at the next secret synagogue meeting.
Look, I'm not doing a secret with you, okay? And the nominees for best.
Anyway,
The thing that I saw that was Mark Wahlberg busting out of that tux. His arms are huge.
really?
That's all my eye was going to, and then Ted.
That's all your eye was going to. Yeah, he is a big dude.
Yeah. Right? It's like a painted on suit. It looks like a plastic suit.
Let's
does.
go up to 720. Wow.
You're gonna have to be showing this, right? While we're
I don't know, maybe. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to import. Well, so I read an article on his Jewish comment, and the article, I think, was LA Times, written by a Jewish guy, because he was saying, like, we and we and we. Right. And he made this point.
all the way home.
He made this point that, yeah, if you look at who actually controls the studios, 85% of them are of Jewish origin. So but the ADL got all pissed off at Seth
ADL?
MacFarlane, the Anti-Defamation League.
Oh. Well, yeah, wait a minute. The Anti-Defamation League got pissed off at Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah.
The guy who tries to piss off everyone.
He does.
Okay, just laying that out there. Now, what did they say?
No, I don't even care what the ADL says, really. I like when people get offended, to be honest, about almost everything. I don't enjoy authority of any kind, really.
That's an issue, huh?
It
An
is.
issue you don't really work on it. You just embrace it.
I do. No, I don't like authority. At least man-made authority.
Sure. There you go. Especially perverse authority.
But so I thought it was interesting that they would say that, but at the same time kind of be pissed off that it was said. You know what I mean? That it was made fun of.
I think one of the best ways to...
It's like if someone was saying, like, I want to be in pizza, and you say, oh, you're Italian.
Okay.
Because Italians own pizzerias.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
No. Let me put this spin on it.
You know what I mean.
No, I don't. I think what you're saying is it's interesting that in a Jewish-run machine, that the jokes would be targeted, or at least bring attention to, that is a thing.
And it's funny.
And it's funny because it is a thing, and it's a reality.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel that that's the best defense mechanism, or not the best, but a defense mechanism that is often used, is to point at yourself and laugh and get other people laughing, so that there isn't actually a lot of actual serious concern if there needs to be. Not the Jewish thing necessarily, but in any issue.
Yeah.
When you were the one like Pitch Perfect, the movie Pitch Perfect, right?
Yeah.
The character Fat Amy.
Dude, is that the Jennifer Aniston movie?
No, that it just came out. It's like Glee, but with not because
no, I've never seen that.
Okay, so there's this character named Fat Amy.
Okay.
She's fat.
Right.
And she calls herself Fat Amy. And so somebody early in the movie, thankfully, so we don't have to feel awkward, says, "Why do you call yourself Fat Amy?" And she's like, "So you skinny bees don't have to say it, So she puts that out right at the beginning, so that it breaks the man, she really needs to, she has bad habits, she needs to lose weight, all that kind of stuff, that might be said.
Yeah.
Because she's the one acknowledging it. So it's kind of like that.
It's like the 8 Mile thing with Eminem. Do you ever see 8 Mile?
I haven't.
Well, in 8 Mile, he's doing a rap off.
Okay.
And basically, you burn the other guy, like,
right.
Oh, Lion, your fucking hair, blah, blah, fucking blah. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you gotta cut that shit. But
he does it to himself.
He does it to himself, so he takes all their ammo.
Right. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He takes all their ammo.
So that makes complete sense.
And then when he hands the mic over, the dude has nothing to say.
Nice.
That's the climax of the movie. It's actually pretty fantastic.
I've never not wanted to see it. It's just...
The movie, there are some parts that are not very good, to be honest. Yeah.
We're on video now, so this is all part of the
plus
thing.
I'm in rap mode, so I've got the gestures.
That's so white.
Yes, it is. What?
We're in a white room.
In the white room with black curtains. You know that song?
I've heard it.
Yeah. Anyway. So the thing with I just thought that was funny that people are mad about a joke that people laugh at home.
Well, I honestly hadn't heard about the Jew thing until now. To me, it was more just general. How do you think Seth did? And I'm hearing more people didn't like it, and I was floored by that because I thought he did a great job.
Me too.
I thought
it was hilarious.
First of all, they had the thing before the Oscars about the producers and how the producers have been waiting and preparing to produce the Oscars for like 10 years, and it showed. Like they really put a lot of.
Wait, what do you mean?
The guys who produced the Oscars, like
producing the Seth MacFarlane for 10 years?
No, the Oscars is the production.
We've been planning Seth MacFarlane to be host for almost a full decade.
Do you know how? Like, have you ever seen an Oscars where an Oscars has been nominated or an Emmys? Like the show that is awarding people has been actually nominated as a production piece.
What, the Oscars show was nominated?
Right. Have you ever seen an Oscars or Emmy with that? I think it was Emmys that do that.
Oh, TV awards, yeah.
Right. And they will actually, because the show's done so well, they actually get nominated as a piece to win an award.
Yeah.
So it has producers that produce the show. And these producers were two old guys. I'm genericizing.
Didn't they do like an introduction or something?
Well, that's what I'm saying. There was a thing right before the Oscars, and it was Chenoweth, Kristen Chenoweth, right?
She was like 5 foot.
My gosh!
4'1" or something.
It was like a hot Hobbit wife.
Jennifer Lawrence was up there and just like
whoosh! Everybody was
looking
like
down at her.
It was so weird to see that. How are you doing tonight? It's such a great night tonight. Oh my god, it's so good. You are such a cool person. I love you so much. Can I be in a movie with you?
Just like jumping up with the mic.
There should have been more jokes on the red carpet about that.
I'm surprised Seth MacFarlane didn't jump on that.
Well, he had a dance number
outside?
with her at the end. He had a dance number. So she was a part of the production along with Seth, right? So
she's fantastic too on stage.
Her energy is unmatched. It's really good. But what I'm saying, so that we don't not complete a tangent.
And she's an older hot lady.
What did I
Which
said
I'm a
something?
sucker for.
I said something.
I don't know.
Watching.
It's gone.
I said something while we were watching it that she looks like a rubber skeleton or something. Like the way her hair was pulled back and like she's very skinny and when she just looked like a play doll version of a skeleton. I
feel like everyone in Hollywood looks like plastic.
Well, freaking Mark with the suit.
Well, he's just huge.
Yeah,
that dude's just giant. But like Nicole Kidman's like, hi everybody.
Yeah, it's hard to be in that crowd.
Just age gracefully, Just let it happen. Yeah. You don't need to like.
Well, but it's easier for guys than it is for girls. It really is.
Yeah, but look at a girl like Robin Wright Penn. It's an older Robin Wright now because they're divorced. Older lady. No Botox. She hasn't had.
You're
facelift.
Sure of that?
I'm not
criticizing. I'm just saying. How can you be sure?
I'm not 100% sure.
Because the trick of being a plastic surgeon or somebody like that is that you don't tell.
But I can tell with other people.
Sure, when it's bad and when they make bad choices. But some people get a little bit here, a little bit there, and it's not obvious.
I don't think she's.
But it helps maintain. I'm just saying.
I don't think she has.
Now I look at somebody like Jennifer Aniston.
I can do some research on it. She has not. I don't think.
She has aged amazingly. Like somebody like captured her in the 90s.
Okay, well, how about this? How about we go even way further to an older lady?
Okay.
What's her name? I'm not gonna remember her name now.
Streep?
From Red.
Oh yeah. She played the Queen.
Yes.
Gosh.
Totally hot in her day.
Right.
There's some nude scenes. She's totally hot.
Okay.
She's hot now. But she has not done any kind of anything. I don't think.
No, I think she did do some stuff like
no, you're lying.
Calendar Girls.
You're lying.
No, use the internet.
I can't. We don't have a keyboard in here.
Calendar Girls.
We can't verify your lies.
I think she had some. I think she has had some fun with her elderly, stature. Like a lot of really good actors when they get older.
She hasn't had plastic surgery.
Oh yeah, no, I thought you were saying she hadn't had a naked scene.
No. I'm just saying, like a girl like that is aged gracefully.
Sure. But who's to say? Yeah, who's to say she hasn't done something along the line?
Here's what I wanted to say, and I don't know if we're gonna get back to whatever you were gonna talk about.
Oh,
this is so long ago.
Right.
Do you remember?
I know. All I was gonna say is
remember?
that you could tell that they prepared really well.
Yeah.
I mean, they pulled off a really good Oscars where it balances classy and yet being funny with today's humor and not taking itself too seriously and yet taking the reputation and tradition seriously.
Yeah.
So that's all I was gonna say. Finished it up. Yes.
So, Red.
Yeah, they're gonna have a sequel.
No, but hang on.
Okay.
You had in the men's room, there's a basket where there are books and magazines and things.
Is it still in there?
No, it's not there.
Red isn't in there?
Oh, I don't know. But I read it.
Right.
READ it.
Right. Not the website, Reddit?
Not the Reddit. And or RED,
Okay, go, man. Go. We got
it was it's like one of the best comics I've ever read.
Really?
I don't know. Did you read it?
Yeah, I read it.
It was like cock the gun, fucking fire it. I know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
This dude's gonna invade the CIA and kill fucking everybody.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit, what is this thing? And I was like, Red. I was like, huh. And then I did some research. I was like, they made this into a movie?
You never
saw
the movie?
No, I did see the movie. I'd seen it before I read the magazine. And I was like, that did no justice to this fucking book. I was like, that movie is shit compared to this graphic novel. That movie is a piece of garbage. And I was like, they totally like cut the balls off
they made it their own. They made it something different.
They made it a stupid comedy about old people trying to you know what I'm saying?
Right, but you
trying
can see
to be spies.
Can't you see the meeting? They go, we want to make this into a movie. Boom, right there.
And then Disney says,
well, no, Hitman.
In order for us to be able to sell this thing, it's got to be PG-13 and it's got to have a couple clucks in it.
Okay, without the producers, just the creative meeting, Hitman is also pretty much basically that kind of attitude that was in the graphic novel. So we've seen that. What have we not seen?
Well, Hitman with Mark Wahlberg?
No, not Mark Wahlberg.
Who is that guy?
David Oliphant.
I never saw that movie.
I was a surprise to me. I enjoyed it. I did not like his casting because I think he looks horrible.
Video game?
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll check that out and I'll be like, this is Red. You're saying it's Red?
I'm saying it's way more the attitude of point, click, shoot, action, next scene, boom, go, do, kill, blah, blah, blah.
He's got one directive
right.
and he's going to get
There's a
all
girl
the way
and he's like, whatever, like, get in the trunk if you're going to keep talking.
I like him, though.
So anyway, that's that film. That's more that film. Red, I don't know when they got, Bruce Willis. But whenever you get Bruce Willis, you got to go, okay, how can we do something with this, right?
They shouldn't have gotten Bruce Willis. They should have got, say, Bryan Cranston. That would have been fucking epic. He probably was busy. That would have been epic.
Or Breaking Bad.
Or, God, who would be better? Daniel Day-Lewis. Or...
Have you ever seen the show Eureka?
No.
No. There's an actor. Do you remember the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Rick Moranis?
No. The neighbor guy.
Oh,
Do you remember him? The tall, lanky guy?
Good. Yeah.
He now kind of looks like the guy in the comic book. He's bald, but you got that wrinkles because you're older. But he's still acting. He's still doing stuff. So he could have played it if they were casting exactly to the book. But what I'm saying is, creatively, you do take something like that.
Clive Owen or somebody like that. Just grizzled, dude. Someone who's been smoking cigarettes and they have wooden skin.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a Clint Eastwood.
He does.
In a suit.
Clint Eastwood bald in like 1981.
Yeah, not
would
today.
have been,
He's too old.
Or like
old.
75. Would have been fucking dirty.
Right.
Maybe 80. Right around there when he was in his middle age, you know?
Yeah. I just think I liked Red. They're making a sequel. They're franchising it. It's a thing.
Or like 1991 when he did In the Line of Fire. That would have been so cool.
I don't know who we're talking to.
That would be so cool.
I see you standing over the grave of another dead president.
Is that in the movie?
Yeah.
I don't think
You
I've
don't
ever.
remember
Maybe
that?
I saw it when I was a little.
I see you stand.
I love that trailer with the
gosh.
tick, tick, tick. Do you remember that?
I know. I gotta watch it again. Sounds like
God,
24 though.
It's so good.
I see you standing over the grave of another dead president.
Is that what the person is taunting
It's
with?
John
Like,
Malkovich saying that to Eastwood. Because
See, now-
Eastwood didn't save JFK.
oh, right.
November
Gotcha. So he's
22nd,
taunting him with it.
1991.
So what if it was John Malkovich in the place of Red,
I-
not playing crazy,
I was
not
thinking
playing
that too. I had
he
that thought
actually could have worked.
Because he's
it.
always bald. He just have to lose a bunch of weight
yeah,
and like bulk up
and
just
serious
smoke
up
like
and not talk.
10 cigarettes a day for like a week. 'Cause I swear,
That's
when
the
I-
Hollywood diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when I look at that guy on the graphic novel, I see just like wooden skin, you know,
Yeah.
and just like snarl,
Hmm.
and that is
Pinocchio, the assassin.
that is not in Red.
No.
Anyway,
But give Red its props. The shot where he gets out of the car's spinning, and he steps out as it's spinning and shoots the other guy's car.
I'll have to watch it.
Mind blowing, dude.
I'll
like
have to watch it.
that scene blew me away when I
I'll
first
have
saw
to
it.
watch
Okay.
it now that I've seen. But so I wanted to talk about the basket.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Back to that.
Someone at work has stolen my book.
You know who you are.
It's somebody, and I wrote to most of the men in the office.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
I don't
if it
have-
was a lady.
How did she get in there? I guess you could just open the
Yeah,
door.
I don't want to see. There's no law.
Well, yeah, I had this cool book that I got for Christmas at a White Elephant work
Really?
party. It was a work thing.
Oh my
The
god.
translation department gave gifts, and one of the gifts was
Stuff white people like.
stuff white people like, and somebody stole my book. They took it out of the bathroom, and now I sent out this email, and it's still gone.
Are you sad about that?
I'm gonna have to buy a new one and never
Well,
put
first
anything
of all,
in the basket
you
again.
put it in the bathroom next to the toilet.
Yeah, but
That
you
decision
dude,
right there
Lion,
kind of lends
let's
itself
just-
to.
hold on.
I'm not caring too much about the end result of this thing.
let's just get real here for a minute about who started this. So Lion will. This is what Lion does. He will He will check out books.
comic books.
No.
Graphic novels.
You will check out books. You also checked
Yeah.
out like a contemporary
design,
uh,
modern design stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
but also one that was like this theory book on Batman. And,
Oh yeah. That was good.
Modernism.
The philosophy of Batman.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he'll check these out and bring them into a work bathroom and put them in the basket. And then everybody
to
who
the
takes a
toilet.
shit in the bathroom reads these magazines,
Right.
puts them back, and then Lion returns them
Yep.
as if they're new.
No, not as if they're new. There
They're
are homeless people who probably do more things to them than I do. The point is, they're not my responsibility. I just have to return them. The condition of which they are in, as long as it's readable and I'm not tearing pages or whatnot,
and there isn't like
the molecular issue isn't really a deal breaker
yeah.
for came back with poop particles on it. That
Did
bad
you ever see
sort
that
of condition.
Seinfeld where they red flagged it?
No.
Yeah, there's a Seinfeld episode about taking library books into the bathroom.
Nice. So it is my fault that your book got stolen because when I
No,
came
it's
here,
not your
no. Let me take responsibility. When I came here, when I came here in the summertime, and we were working all hours of the day,
Yeah.
and we would have to go in the bathroom, and it's kind of a solace place to go to when you're working.
I think
you
we have
know?
like 2 more minutes because the opening was.
There was nothing but financial magazines and crap, and I'm like, gosh, dang it, the library's down the street.
No,
And
dude,
so
I
brought it in.
love that you've started this basket thing.
So
I just, I wish my book was still there. It's not your fault.
stolen.
I was just kidding. I just think it's funny that who would take it out of there, and why?
A white person.
I feel
Stuff
like it
white
was
people
someone
like.
who was visiting. We should just hit stop, huh?
Are we done?
Do you want to be done?
I do, but I don't want to wrap up with just a cut.
What do you want to do?
Like, for those who listen and watch this, like, we really do kind of want some feedback, right? Do we? Do we care?
Feedback?
Comments?
On the page or whatever?
Yeah, look at the camera.
Oh, comments. I mean, if you want to.
Um,
It really is just like two dudes having some fun.
and if you maybe want to be on the show, because we're local, downtown Vancouver,
That's
so
true.
right near Portland.
You won't be able to fit in this room. That won't happen. But
We have options. There's things
we
can
still
do.
haven't figured out how to do a call-in. Like the episode 2 when Lyon was gone, I had called my friend. Still need to figure out how to
Get the audio a little cleaner.
get it into the mainframe.
Can we move this just like towards the wall more, and then we can have a third person? I don't see why not. Right?
We could. It would get really hot in here.
Oh yes, we'll just
We'd
be
have to
naked.
just open the doors.
No, we'll just be naked.
I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna get naked.
Because
That's
I
probably-
really would.
That's probably stopped anyway.
All right. Anyway, thanks for listening or watching, and
Peace out, bitches.